Hey, baby. We made it to, maybe we're in week 3 now. I don't know. Yeah, top of week 3. Whatever. But we're still going strong, stronger than ever. This week, I have a trip planned. I'm over the moon excited for it. Matter of fact, like, my day-to-day life is just like a blur. Do what I gotta do because I'm really, really excited. This is the first time in over 8 years that I've done a solo trip, like just for myself, for mere pleasure, not really business per se. There is some business in here, but even the business is fun. But to just go, 8 years. So this means a lot. Excuse me. I was just drinking Coke. A lot to me. And y'all, I don't know if I matched today. My pants is, y'all remember these? And this red, I'm kind of giving it vibes. A little Pennywise-ish. Go! I'm going to get it right one day. Y'all going to help me get it right. But until the end, I'm just going to walk around and look like little Pennywise, little sister. And that's going to be that on that. But yeah, I'm excited for this trip coming up. It really helps me to propel into myself. Because I've told myself, and myself told myself, when I come back from this trip, I won't be coming back the same person as I left. Let that sink in. I am not, somebody was approaching my office building. I got to protect all those, Anyways. I'm not coming back the same woman I left. And I'm saying this right now like in a joking manner. It's not really one of my more serious videos. But in my mind and in my heart and in my soul, this is one of the most pertinent, deep sentences I have spoke this entire year. When I come back from my trip, I will not be the same woman that left. I.e., boundaries different. Talk to me different. Respect me differently. Understand me. Tap in. You're going to have to really tap in to get a piece of me, to get acquainted with me, to even get in my space. We got to be tapped in on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the goal for life in general. Everything I do, I want to do because I'm tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapped into source tapped into me, so I know I have the spirit of discernment, so I can kind of get to a place where I look around and feel, and all right, I'm cool here or I'm not. And it's just that on that in the most respectful way, but I mean it, I'm not here to sugarcoat anymore. I'm not here to pity-pat feelings anymore. I'm not here to shrink in order to make others feel comfortable. I'm not here to do any of that. And I'm damn sure not here to diminish my self-respect and my self-love for the comfort of someone else. She's not here for it. There's not even a question about it. There's not even no. Shit is out. Once you set a boundary and you make up something for yourself, you need to stick to it. You need to remember who you are. It is. But truly, remember the boundaries that you set for yourself. Remember, the things that you said to for yourself. Act in it. It is absolutely a form of self-respect and self-love when you do things that others won't necessarily see or feel, but you do it for the respect of yourself. You do it for the respect of your business. You do it for the respect and the integrity that you want shown forth to you. So you give that to yourself. It is absolutely the number one way to learn what self-respect is and to learn the boundaries and to learn the things that now you get to give out to others. You have to do it within yourself first. You know what I mean? Like, there's some things that I was doing that I didn't really like of myself, but nobody had to tell me to do it. It didn't take another person. You know what I'm saying? But I would easily allow someone else to take it from me, or to not do it because of this, or for that person, or for, whatever, being meek, mild, and mannered. But I think now I'm going to kind of be chaotic, peaceful, and adventurous. I've always really have been very quiet in a sense, very spoke when spoken to, or speak when spoken to, very make everybody happy around me, adapt to the environment in which I'm in and make it better. I don't want to call it people pleasing, because I'm not a people pleaser. I will say fuck you really quick, but I do tend to find myself molding into the environment that I am in. Now, normally I won't feed into the negative environment. If it's a negative space, I'm going to do something to shift the atmosphere to a positive. However, you know what I mean? I have been caught up in some moments where the tea is being spilt, and goddamn, I sit my cup out and let a couple drops fall in, but I need to be self-aware and have enough self-respect, like, yo, do that, don't serve your highest purpose, bounce, as much as sometimes I want to stay and get the tea and get the gossip and know what the juice is or whatever, that ain't doing me no justice. So I'm going to go on to the left, You should try it too. Yeah, I'm looking at if these squirrels run and jump and dance all across this fence, live their little best life. If I seem unfocused, that's what I'm focusing on. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what day is we in, but I am so excited for this trip. OMG. I'm so excited. And it's only a few days. Well, I'll be free from Thursday till Sunday, but my trip is technically Friday through Sunday. I have a couple things to do on Thursday, so I'll be here for a little bit. I'm always gonna work. I don't know what it is. I just love to work. I'm gonna be here at work Thursday morning, then I jet out and start to get on my shit and do my thug this. This trip I'm popping my shit. Now I normally don't, I'm real chill. It's some ass attire, real chill, but this trip I'm about to pop my shit in the most disrespectful way you could probably think of. Respect to myself, but to anything and anybody that's not rocking with it is going to be the most disrespectful way, because I really don't give a fuck how anybody feels. Not those that surround me. Those that don't even address it, But I am definitely about to pop my shit, and from thereafter, this week is the transition week. Really, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting a sense of. That's kind of what I'm prepping for in my mind. After this week, shit shifts, and we take it up a notch, and we go big. You know what I'm saying? We go hard. The resting phase is kind of coming to a completion after this week. Now, I still will be taking time, because it's then my week with my children. We're both off for a whole week or whatever, but in that process, I'll be gearing up for the upcoming shenanigans that I have coming. And I'm really proud of myself. I'm really excited, and I'm finally finding the confidence within myself for it, without it being ego, just the way of saying I am proud of myself. I am living in that strong will. And it's a great feeling. I have done a lot of preparation. I've been in this cycle for years. We are getting acquainted with DSYMONESPOT, but DSYMONESPOT has been kicking for years. I want to say I started DSYMONESPOT in 2015, 15 or 16, somewhere around there. It was the idea, you know what I mean? And I was still flushing it out. It kind of went away for a while. Life happened. I moved states. I've lived in Texas. I've lived in fucking Mississippi, Florida, everything since the start of DSYMONESPOT. But it's been a thought. It's been a seed that I've been watering for some years now, you know, and by watering, I mean gaining knowledge, reading books, doing seminars, reading seminars, studying my greats, the people that I really look up to, you know, like I've really invested a lot into my value as a person, you know what I mean? As a woman, I needed to have value that can't be taken away from me. No matter what I do in this life, no matter what happens, you can't take my value because you can't take my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have some machine that just, you know, whatever. To God be the glory if I get Alzheimer's or some shit, you know, whatever. But right now in the present moment, you can't take my value from me because you can't take my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I made it a goal, an absolute life goal, to be knowledgeable and an expertise at a craft, you know, at something I needed to know. I wanted to know, and in that I kind of found myself. I found my voice, you know, through broadcasting. A lot of things stemmed, but the knowledge based that I'm now about to present to you guys in the book I'm about to present to you guys, well, I just said that, but anywho, it came with a lot of studying. It came with a lot of willpower and a lot of work behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, you know, a lot of pinnacles were put into this. I really embraced my pinnacles. I really studied them. I really learned them. You don't have to be in college to be in school kind of vibe. I've always been a student. I've always been, everything I learn or listen to, YouTube. YouTube is a great teacher. I studied some of the greats. James Baldwin, Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni, and the list goes on. Who else? Paul Dunbar. There's so many that I've been studying and researching, you know, and I've found them on YouTube. Of course, I have their books, their actual materials, but you gotta gain some knowledge behind yourself. That's how you really have value in yourself. That's how I really can stand in DSYMONESPOT and say, yes, I am DSYMONESPOT, and yes, DSYMONESPOT can teach you some things, and you will learn from DSYMONESPOT. You will become empowered from DSYMONESPOT. You will feel my spirit through DSYMONESPOT because I have put in the work behind the scenes. This shit wasn't for shits and glam and glitz and just a quick video to post with no substance behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, B, if you were to ask me about a video I've done, I'm going to give you absolute knowledge-based research behind the little clip that I've done, you know? It's like the saying, easy reading is hard writing. And that shit is true. Absolutely true. I've done a lot of hard writing so that when you guys get the material, it will be easy for you to digest. Why? Because I love you to pieces. I gotta go. Bye, y'all.